Hello and welcome. This video is brought to you by the Minnesota Department of Health. We're going to show viewers like you about the rights people have when living at group homes and residences that are supervised. You have the right to communicate privately with other people. You have the right to communicate privately with other people in writing, by telephone, and in person if you choose to. And except in rare cases, you have the right to come and go from your group home when you choose. In this video, you will see that a staff person who passed out the residents' mail had opened the letters.
Hey there, I've got the mail. There you are. There you go.
Wait, why is the mail open?
Because I opened it. I always open your mail. It's company policy. It's my responsibility to know what's going on in your life.
Well, we have our own rights to have our own privacy with our mail.
Yeah, we do.
So don't open it.
Don't open the mail.
What you just saw was not okay. You have the right to your privacy. Facility staff should not open your mail. You have the right to write letters and send them without anyone opening them, unless there is a clear medical reason. You also have the right to make and receive phone calls privately. You have the right to have access to a telephone. If your home doesn't have a place for you to make calls privately, they must make arrangements to give you privacy. For your safety and the safety of others in your group home, the staff may not give out information about your identity to people who call the home. But you do have the right to say it's okay for them to let people know where you live if you choose to. You should discuss this with your family or guardian to be sure it is safe to let people who call know where you live. You have the right to communicate privately. If the facility where you live opens your mail, won't let you make telephone calls in private, or come and go as you choose, file a complaint. Know your rights. If you want to file a complaint or report suspected maltreatment of a vulnerable adult, call the Minnesota Adult Abuse Reporting Center, MAARC, at 1-844-880-1574. Staff are available to take your call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Minnesota encourages good faith reporting of suspected maltreatment of vulnerable adults by any person. If you make a report, your identity is confidential and cannot be released without a court order. You can also go to the Minnesota Department of Health website for a full list of the Bill of Rights for supervised living facilities and other videos. www.health.state.mn.us. For Minnesota residents, contact the Office of Ombudsman for Mental Health and Developmental Disabilities, OMHDD. Know your rights. If you or someone you know is in need of legal aid, the Minnesota Disability Law Center, MDLC, provides free, civil, legal assistance to individuals with disabilities statewide on legal issues related to their disabilities. Abuse and neglect issues are a high priority for the Minnesota Disability Law Center. For assistance, visit the Mid-Minnesota Legal Aid Minnesota Disability Law Center website at www.mylegalaid.org or call 1-800-292-4150. You can also reach the Minnesota Disability Law Center by email at mndlc@mylegalaid.org.